Hello there, and welcome to a brand new series. I'm your host, Super Saiyan Blue Lucario, and welcome to our very own unique take on the Nuzlocke, a TeaLocke. The name was decided by the people on Twitter, thanks to a poll, and as you can see, this isn't any ordinary Pokemon game. This is Pokemon DragonBall Z Team Training. Welcome in. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful time today. We're going to start a brand new series, a brand new Nuzlocke with brand new rules as well. Now, this isn't where we're officially starting the lock. This is actually a Choose My Starter. So, in the comment section down below and on a poll up on Twitter, please vote for your preference of starter, and that is the one we will pick going forward for our series. I will be explaining the rules as I go right now before I get up to the starters, but for now, let's dive in. And once I've got through these, as of course. Yep. Hey, it's Dr. Briefs.
Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of fighters. My name is Brief. People often refer to me as the great scientist. This world is inhabited far and wide by beings called fighters. Oh, hello, Scrat. People generally use fighters for battling. As for myself, I also study capsule technology. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl?
Well, in Ultra Sun, we were a girl, so we're going to be a boy this time round.
Let's begin with your name. What is it?
And as always with our name, we are Lucario. Yep. I will get into the rules once we've dived into the actual game itself. So, there we go.
Okay. Right. So your name is Lucario. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What is his name now?
Who are we calling this guy? We're just gonna call him Gary.
Was it Gary? That's right! I remember now. His name is Gary. Lucario, your very own legend is about to unfold. A world of battles and adventures awaits. Let's go.
As you see, this is a ROM hack of Fire Red and Leaf Green. So we're going to withdraw the potion, as always. Which, in this game, is actually called an Onigiri. I'll take it. Yes, we're going to change like the text speed and stuff like that right now. Text speed too fast. What kind of frame do we want? Looking for something good. Yeah, know what? That one looks good. Okay, so we're gonna, we'll save afterwards. So effectively, we have to discuss what right now is the TeaLocke rules. Well, first of all, the layout was actually designed by me, yours truly, Mr. SSB Lucario, and as you can see underneath the face cam, you can follow me on Twitter at JohnBT_Saiyan. You can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/SSB Lucario. I stream there 3 times a week. All of the links to social medias are in the description below. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have a Discord server, the Lucario Lounge as well, if you want to follow on that. I mean, it is a TeaLocke, so sticking true to form, we got ourselves a cup of tea. And if you like the look of this amazing mug, you can get your own at the merch store on Teespring. The link is in the description. You can have your very own cup of tea with me, Mr. SSB. But of course, that's enough plugging for now. We're going to dive in and get into the rules. Now, obviously, this is a variant on a Nuzlocke, and certain Nuzlocke rules still apply. First of all Pokemon must, or fighters in this particular game, must be nicknamed. They must all have a nickname to be valid encounters. You can only catch the first Pokemon, or in this case, fighter, in every route. And of course, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and is therefore unable to be used, must be boxed immediately into the cemetery box or released, depending on your preference, whichever you choose to do. There is a species and a Dupes clause in effect, and it is mandatory. There is no negotiation in this matter. You cannot get 2 Mewtwo's in a squad. If you find a second Mewtwo as an encounter, you must re-encounter until you find a new, unique encounter in that area. That is non-negotiable on that one. That is a rule. Of course, shinies can be caught and used at any time. They count as additional encounters. Or they could be traded in for a revive token, sacrificed into the graveyard for a dead fighter or Pokemon to be resurrected. Effectively like using a wish from the Dragon Balls in this case. Where we start to differ is in the additional rules. Now obviously this is more of a Nuzlocke rule that's just been added in here. So there are no healing items allowed to be used in a rival battle, a gym battle, or Elite Four champion fights. The only exceptions to that are held items and healing moves. Those are allowed, but no potions, no hyper potions, no status healers, nothing like that allowed to be used in those big important fights. So rival fights, gym battles, or Elite Four fights. Those you cannot use healing items. Once you have entered a gym, you are not allowed to leave until you have either won or lost it all. If you do lose or wipe out, you must continue with PC mons, of course. You don't restart, unless, you absolutely decide to, but you should really continue in that. On the next rule, the starter must always be in the team, regardless of who it is. If the starter dies, the run is considered over. The starter must be alive and in the party at all times. If it is possible, there should be a 20% level boost as well. Obviously, ROM hacks are an exception because you can't always level boost on certain things. I don't know how to do level boost on this one, so we're just going to continue it as normal. Hey, so this is Mount Pow's. Nice. I'm liking the detail already. We're going to go off to obviously the grass in a moment, but I do have other rules to restrict. The next is there is a level cap imposed. Your strongest Pokemon or fighter cannot be more than 6 levels above your weakest. If any Pokemon or fighter at any time exceeds 6 levels above your weakest party member, they cannot be used until that weakest party member has been leveled up sufficiently so that you are within 6 levels. So, example, if you're strong, say you have, you have a Charmander at level 10, a Pidgey at level 4, and a Rattata at level 3, you cannot use the Charmander until the Rattata has become level 4. Once this is level 4, there's only a 6 level difference, you are allowed to use the Charmander again. That level cap is in place throughout the entire game until you hit the Elite Four. At that point, the level cap is done, it is unrestricted at that stage. However, it is in play until the Elite Four. The next big route, obviously, is what really makes this unique. It is Pokemon restrictions. So you can only, obviously, you have all your encounters in the area up until the gym. You can only use the Pokemon you have caught from those areas up to that gym. So, for example, we're in Kanto here, right? So up to the first gym, we have Route 1, Route 2, Route 26, and Viridian Forest. I can use all those Pokemon, plus starters. However, once that gym fight is completed, you must spin the roulette wheel. You can only keep one of those Pokemon in your team after the gym. Whichever is selected is the one that has become your party member. Should that party member die, it must be replaced by one of the other party members from its area. So, say you have your Route 1 encounter, stays in the team, it dies, it can only be replaced by Route 2, Viridian Forest, or Route 26. Those are the rules in that place. Once you've got through to the... So, obviously, that gets deposited, and you continue to the next area. So, for example, Route 4, Mount Moon, Route 3, Statics, Route 27 and 28, north of Cerulean. Up to the section, you can use them. So you can still have a party of 6, as long as it's Pokemon from that next area. And the process continues, but the roulette wheel at this next stage, after the second gym, only affects the Pokemon from the area that you've just completed. So the first stage encounter up to the first gym is still on the party. You're now spinning the wheel for your third permanent team member. Once you have a complete team of 6 that are permanent, after each gym, as you move on to the next area, you must spin the roulette wheel. Because at that stage, the next permanent team member would have to replace one of the current ones. So the next party members would have to replace current members, so it replaces either slots 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. That which means, so say you've gone to your 7th area, replace the second one, rest of the team is as always. You can replace Mons in your team from Pokemon within the same areas, and then obviously whichever becomes the permanent Mon is off the roulette wheel. Again, obviously these rules become much more apparent once we've run through it. I'll explain into more detail as I go through the game. Hopefully we can go through. If Pokemon, like I said, if a Pokemon dies, it must be replaced by a Pokemon from the same area. If the second area is obsolete thanks to a later area, you can only replace those Mons with Pokemon from that specific area. And of course, that's pretty much it for the rules themselves. Obviously, the rules will become clearer as we go through the game itself. And let's dive into it, shall we? Let's go have a look at the starter choices. I'm sorry if things aren't particularly clear right now. Like, obviously, they will become more apparent as we go. I love the detail how Dr. Briefs has Scrat on his shoulder the entire time there, even on that sprite. Even on that sprite. And the Pokedex is a Scouter. That's brilliant. That's actually brilliant. Yeah, we're going to have a look at the starter choices. Let's see what we're going to get. Once I'm to there. Okay, so I will save here. And we're going to have a look at what the options are. Up first on the left capsule is Goku. Okay, the protagonist, I see. So, Lucario, do we want to go with the Saiyan Goku? That is one of the options. Our second choice is Adult Gohan. Not bad. Potential for Ultimate Gohan there. The Grand Fighter? Okay. And what is the third choice? Vegeta. Okay. So those are our 3 options. Goku, Adult Gohan, or Vegeta. And if you can leave the comments down below, let me know your choice for my starter for this game going forward. Goku, Gohan, or Vegeta. You will also have a Twitter poll as well. This episode will be going up a week before I start recording the next episode, so there is a full 7 days between the polls beginning and ending. Then I'll be recording the next episode. We'll see who we chose, and we will begin the very first TeaLocke. That's going to do for me in this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been your host, Super Saiyan Blue Lucario, and until next time, it's time for me to have a cup of tea.